How's it? Hang loose. Newspaper again. Okay. It's newspaper again. And again and again and again. Newspaper! Newspaper! Everyone's a newspaper. Okay. Ready? 2, 3, 1. Sound like a countdown? That's 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 1. New cases. COVID cases. 231 new cases. So this stuff is still raging. They got the thing locked down, the shutdown in the state of Hawaii. I do believe 10 people or more are acceptable still. It's down to that 10 people. No more than 10 people. It's down to that right now. But what could possibly be more newsworthy than that and lighting? When is it okay to be a racist? When is it socially okay to be a racist? When it's a political race. Thumbnail quick. Alright. The primary, the big news all over this thing. I had to dig through this part. The big news is that there's a mail-in ballot. Now, they're going, they keep saying, it went smoothly. So, they keep saying, it's all mail and smooth. And all mail and smooth. It's like, what the fuck? It's gone gay pretty much, I guess. It's okay, but now, another thing they keep saying, I'm doing this thing, and now I'm catching myself. I'm catching myself doing this. I'm catching myself going, oh, it's a scoop. Run after the scoop, because if I get the scoop on, and on my channel too, and the newspaper series, not the supernatural series, coming soon. Sorry to spend so much time last time on that. Get the scoop, get the news, and you know what? Wow, everyone will be viewing mine. They'll watch it, and I'll get hours. Yeah, I gotta get my hours. I'll watch a long time. I'm just thanks, Hawaii, long time. We love you a long time. So my train of thought, of course, but I get the scoop, and then everyone's going to want to watch my channel for like a long time because I see other channels and they're so good, and say, I'll take a break and watch the fruit of other people's labor, on YouTube, check out stuff, and so interesting, and so much talent, youthful good looks, talent, exuberance, exciting talent, and interesting stuff, and I got discouraged. It's like, so I'm well, get the scoop, right? Oh, people watch that. Oh, here comes a hurricane. No one wants to watch it. Of course, it didn't show up. Anyways, I get off track. So I'm getting a little bit. My point is, I'm getting a little bit. What is it? Brothers in arm feel. That little camaraderie feel to other pundit newscasters. So I watch these guys, and I go, what? You're kidding me. They get this, I don't know, he's young, so it looks like he's a new guy, but doesn't look like he's been doing it like a long time. It's pretty funny because they keep cutting him off, and he does these little things. They show a whale, and now with the transition, and now to you must have a whale of a report for us. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, keep them flying. But one of the things they were saying, I was noticing this stuff for this, because it's kind of close race. They'll say they're giving them a run for their money. They said that one too many times. A run for your money. Politicians giving you a run for your money. Let me repeat that. Politicians giving you a run for your money. Exactly. Yeah, they'll make you run for your money. They'll run after your money. They'll take your money and they'll give you a run. That's politics stuff. It's kind of crazy. I don't know, it's taking up so much space. It's, you know, I guess a distraction. You know, it's just like kind of the psychology of enough with the freaking virus and the lockdown, shutdown, politics. It's like our new, what is it? What's it? Evil vice. That's what I'm looking for. My mind. You know, this is the book about the real kid. This is like done by a journalist. This is done by this guy. The kid who was the actual story behind the Reagan and the Exorcist. This is recommended by Father Martin, who's dead now, unfortunately. So here we go. Run for your money. Primary election. These two guys are basically, it's going to be one of these two guys with the mayor. So many votes are in that it's going to be one of these two, right? So they figured it out. This is the primary. Oh boy. You know, I guess what politics, eh? This guy, Rick Bagliardi, is a businessman of some sort. He had some business thing. So he's really well spoken, an elderly guy, an older guy. And this guy, he's got a lot of the Keith Ambenvia. He's got, I don't know, that, you know, forget the old ways, let's do it new, and he's kind of real, I don't know, Boy Scout about his background stuff he did. And the other one, so it's this guy I call Boogeyman, Captain America, and Hanabana. So it was pretty close, 26, 21, 19, pretty close. So Hanabana is between Boogeyman, Captain America, and Hanabana, and came out to Boogeyman and Captain America. Yeah, that's all you need to know about politics, right? For me. Now, how do you vote for politics? How do you really decide? So, a little exercise. I spice up my channel. Some visual aids. Oh, yeah. Can you all see this in the back? Okay, let's see if we can do this. How do I decide? How do I decide? Well, obviously, I don't want, you know, the old politics. I want something new person, right? I want the new person. Oh, come on. I want a new person. And I don't know what the old politics, but, you know, some of these guys, they make me feel like, you know, safe and status quo, you know, status quo. It's nothing's going too wrong, so nothing's going too wrong. So you know, I want things to stay the same, the status the same, you know, same. So I'm gonna vote for the old guy. And then I want fresh new. I want the idea guys, right? I want guys with ideas. So I get the new guy, but you know, I want experience. Like experience in spelling. I want the old guy, and this and that. And so that's how you're gonna get these guys. And well spoken, right? And they talk the right language, so that they talk the stuff and what they say, right? And looks and identify. So I can identify with that looks. And this is how we're kind of picking this stuff. You know, it's better than how I used to pick a voting person a long time ago. Because last time, I would just look at, if it was the guy that was in office, and like that guy, I'd pick the other person. That's what I choose. Choose the other person. And I choose the other person. I would look down and look at their name. That's how I did it. As just the whatever. I'm going to vote for sure, but I'm just going to look at their name. That's it. And that's how I used to pick. But when you look at these guys, they both got weird names. Whatever. So, here we go. So let's see what else is in the news, right? This is all what I think it is. Payroll taxes, former U.S. executive order, payroll taxes. 75 years, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, 75 years ago. Today is 75 Nagasaki. If anything, let's learn from history. Oh, God. Politics. More race. The biggest justice for the other dude. Jump away. Oh, that's all the politics that's fit the print. Yes. Run for your money. That's like your taxpayer money, right? It's more than that. They're voting. I mean, everyone's voting for them to do a specific job. So you're it's like a job interview, and you're hiring and firing, right? That's the voter. And they say, oh well, they're out there to spend. They're always focused on the money, spending your taxpayer money. Taxpayer money goes into a pool, and then they're the ones deciding how to spend it. Long time ago, I was driving. I was going on Kailua side. Just came out of the Poly Tunnel on a little intersection, Kamehameha Highway, down there. And I was waiting at the stoplight, and the intersection was allowing the other one, the advanced green, to turn, so they're turning in the intersection. And this big car, big Cadillac kind of car, and a big local guy, like businessman though style. He did a big, look kind of like that big, fancy car. I'm not sure if it's count. This big car, nice car, big. I don't know if it's nice, but big, expensive car. And he's turning, but he's had the window down. He's yelling out the window, road rage style. Yelling out the window, yeah, at some other driver, not me, right? But some other guy he was yelling at. And what he yelled was, I pay more taxes than you. I was in my car, a little afraid this guy's road raging out of his window, but perplexed. That's the word. Because he said, I pay more taxes than you. And he was yelling that out in anger. I was like, well, guess you got a point. You're probably paying more taxes than me. Wasn't yelling at me, though. But that's the mentality. I pay more taxes. I'm more privileged. This kind of shit. Shows you how people think. Okay, let's try to look at local business. 231, 231. Boom, we're going into the hole. That's understandable. The lockdown sort of just began. I'm looking for the news of TransPacific. Inter-island got to go 14-day quarantine. It's going to go up for a little bit because it just happened. They declared lockdown. The virus is a huge organic mechanism, so that's going to follow later. Statewide total risen to 3,346, surpassed 200 for 2 days in a row. So there's nowhere to run. We're on an island, so they're really kind of. They also got someone who got caught at a gentleman's club. Someone caught it at the gentleman's club. The gentleman's club is basically kind of like a stripper place. Topless, booty, lap dance, dollars. It's a gentleman's club. It's all male and smooth. It's a gentleman's club. So the female dancer had it, and so so all you mofos with the dollar bills better go check out your lips. Get your lips tested with dollar. There you go. Just saying. We all do very well social distancing. Oh, by September 1st, we should be back to small if we all do that stuff. Doesn't tell me much about. So you can go into the water, you can go into the ocean, but you can't hang out at the beach. So you can go surf. Yeah, go surf. Go out in the ocean, go swim. But hospital group here. We have a COVID-19 unit now. We're getting ready for the second wave. They're already labeling it second wave. You know, it is what it is, like the president said, but that's not a justification of there's massive deaths happening. If they don't do masking and this kind of stuff, man, they're gonna have, 300,000 deaths in America by the end of the year. It's gonna be messed up. Mask up, boo. I've heard that before, right? Distancing. Here's something different. In science, beetles take back way to survive being eaten. Get back to where you once belong. And shut down. Doom, 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 doom. Get back. I said, get back, Loretta. This is beetles like an actual beetle. It's a familiar story. Predator hunts prey. Predator catches prey. Predator gulps down prey. Because they pay more taxes than you. Usually that's it. But the water scavenger beetle, Regimbartia attenuata. Rembigartia, it's the Linnaeus system of classifications, genus, species. Genus Regimbartia attenuata, who's also in the governor's race. But this water scavenger beagle beeped. Also the dogs. Good morning. Hello. The water scavenger beetle says, "Not today." After getting swallowed by a frog, this plucky little insect can scuttle down the amphibian's guts and force it to poop, emerging slightly soiled but very much alive. And that, my little mongooses, is how GMO food works. So this plucky little plucky, that's great, plucky little insect. That's plucky. It's going to be my new favorite word for the day. You plucky little bastard. Plucky. But the beetle says, "Not today." Gets pooped out. What a life. Good for you. Get back. Predator. I'll show you, you predator. I'll make you poop me out. That's going to be also our metaphor for how we're getting out of this virus thing. We get the vaccine going around. They're figuring there's going to be a vaccine sort of at the end of the year. That going around, numbers come back down again. It's not going to go completely away just because you got a vaccine. It'll still be around. But we'll be pooped out, a little soiled, but yet alive. We'll be like a plucky little insect known as Rembigartia attenuata. Get back to where you once belong. And that's it, once again. Cash generating. Yep, that's all the politics there is to print. And did I forget anything? I took a little notes. Oh, you can snitch on people instead of calling 911. They're not wearing masks. Police are giving out a phone number. They already gave out 220 citations. Bam! Yesterday. Bam! That's that one $5,000 up to a year in prison. Bam! They're cracking it, man. They're crack that whip. And the BOGO, that's about it. That's where the airlines will sell you the seat next to you. If you bought a seat on an airplane, they'll sell you the seat next to you for buy one, get one free. BOGO. BOGO. Not that that looks... I mean, I come from the era of Bozo. Bozo the Clown. Hey everybody, this is Bozo the Clown. I'll pull my pants down, I really will. That's, yeah, that's what I used to sing in elementary school. Bozo. Bozo the Clown. Real clown. Before Pennywise. Bozo. That's the real demon. Bozo. See, he's in disguise. He's actually Zozo. It's Bozo. Bozo the Clown. That's the real one. That's the real horror. It's Bozo. No, BOGO. I think that catchy little phrase is going to make people buy tickets. Shit, I would. BOGO, 2 please. BOGO. Have a BOGO day. BOGO. It just sounds so hokey, like mongoose facts. Anyways, I think that'll make it. I'll call it there. So, you can walk over the beach and into the ocean. And the TransPacific September 1st thing at the moment is still in place. But we'll see after this. After they're done with the races. The primary races. So, stay BOGO. Hang loose. Aloha.